Hi everyone, Mature Simmer here. So back here in Springdale, and I will be heading east to Harrison here. So we got to go past where we took our load from last time. So I've gotten myself back here, and go past the Smithfield and Carrier facility, and then continue on to Harrison. And Harrison's only like 40-50 miles away. So we're going to change this, maybe it'll be like 75 with a little extra driving we got to do here, but we'll see. And then, oh, you know what? Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. So I'm gonna turn around because, yeah, I'm going to the Lowe's and I'm going to the highway. I'm going the wrong way. Glad I figured that out, but when I saw the Lowe's, I'm like, no, that's not right. There's no way there's two Lowe's here, so. But now we gotta wait. We'll just make sure. Yes, I am facing the correct direction now. Well, thank goodness. Because we technically didn't cover any distance. It still says 0 miles from when I reset, so that's always a good thing. But yes, if I can get this done, and again, I only need a job that's like 100 miles, so I, even though we're going to drive 60-70 miles to get there, it should make it a reasonable half-hour episode or something. And if I can do that, that'll fit into the schedule I have, or time I really have to comfortably get this done. Because yes, if I turn it into an hour, that's going to be a bit longer than I really would like to take. Again, the kicker is always these lights, because you get stuck at one. I could take 2-3 minutes just sitting there. But this is where we pulled out of when we, I did a quick travel to get myself back here, is what I've been doing to just try to preserve a little bit of my sanity. So, because obviously I would have loved to just be able to find jobs, but hasn't worked out. Okay, same kind of thing as when I went through here before, and I guess I'm sure I'll be stuck again waiting for it to turn left, and then there's a possible train. So there's just all kinds of stuff that happens. Again, the benefit now is, yeah. So it just turned green, which means we're, again, waiting for almost the entire cycle. So, got a Dollar General. One thing I haven't looked at, although I know that zero sugar thing is that way, I believe the same businesses are always there. I know that's an add-on that's giving me real companies and real billboards and real whatever. But it was like, every time I come in, does it like randomize things, and would it be different? But I'm not sure that it is. I think the only way I'd really know that is if I had some sort of like, where I just was a regional carrier and refused to do any long jobs or something and just did a bunch of little short hauls and kept out and back, out and back, out and back type thing. And then at least would be around whatever my headquarters is, keep track of the companies there, and do they switch or do they stay the same. But I think the way most of these work is they're kind of a replacement for whatever was there. So basically the modder would say, this SCS random business is here, and replace that business with Dollar General. And so every time that business appears, it would just get replaced, and those are static, they're not random. Because obviously that would mean the map was kind of randomly generated, which it clearly is not. Alright, so we made it through there. Express Grocery. Well, at least we're through, and we won't get stuck. The train can do whatever it wants behind us. It doesn't impact me, other than, I can see it in the mirror maybe if it comes by, but we may be far enough away that it won't draw. But we can hear it. But yeah, given that the intersection went away, now is this airport? I'm thinking that's a runway, yes, and just can't see it because it's elevated, but... Alright, so now we're out in the country, and now we can speed up again. So now we should hopefully cover some ground, hopefully no stoplights, things like that. I was going to say hopefully it gets to 65, because otherwise we'll catch that police car, and that'll create a different problem for me. But hopefully he's aware of it and is moving and has seen the speed limit change. Alright, but then we're back down to 55. Looks like we have some other issue again. It just stopped someone there. Oh, I thought it was like construction stuff, but it's just a tan guardrail, which, yeah, you don't see a lot of. So our adaptive cruise control is taking care of this for us. But I think once we are in Harrison, we'll go ahead and we'll rest, so that, again, we're driving during the daytime hours. Alright, so we can go 60 here. So I'll just take my momentum and just go. Alright. So merging on to something. I don't know what. So I don't know if it's a state route or a US route or an interstate. But we'll see in a bit. Looks like US routes. Alright, so Harrison. There we are. So, should discover it soon. And then we'll be able to look for some work. See what we can get out of here. Alright, well, I'm going to head to the left, I think. Alright, there we go. So we'll find out in a moment, but there's businesses there. Carrier could have something, so can Tractor Supply. Alright, so if I now go to the internal market, wow. Oh, that's destination. Never mind, I changed. Alright, so Harrison to Fayetteville, that's not long enough. Little Rock, not quite long enough. Still not quite, not quite. There we go, 102. So I can do Carrier to the Bill and Hillary Clinton National Airport. Oh yeah, I guess that is Arkansas. I'm like, wait, what? Alright, that's the only one that gets me to the airport. That's a unique enough delivery location. I'm going to take that. So, and the Tractor Supply is over there, so we're just going to take a bunch of... oh wait. Where was it? Cables. The Carrier's over there too. So that will work. Just we're gonna have to wait for the cycle. And then turn left. Taco Kingdom? Why is it not Taco Bell? Something's off, but that's okay. Again, it could be because they need to make some modifications for Arkansas. I don't know. So, you know, there may be a new version. Although I think this is one I'm like subscribed to, so I would think if there was a new version it would just kind of auto-update. Don't know. But yeah, this shouldn't be too terribly bad then, because we're at about 10 minutes in now. What are they waiting on in the middle of the intersection? Don't you dare stop. Thank you. I think we have train. No, okay, I thought we had a train there, but I guess not. Alright, so carrier's a little further. And honestly, that's the thing. Like, this may be it in Harrison. It may just be these two, but looks like we had plenty of things to choose from.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Alright, so it's there. I can see the spot.
Turn left.
So, a little bit just like a little carrier plant. But yeah, not an easy way in there. Not a great way to
You have arrived at your destination.
turn around, so we've got extra room. We'll blindside it, even though, again, makes it a little more difficult. But we should be okay. So, second time in 2 or 3 runs where I've been hauling cables, I think, so it does seem that seems to be the thing to haul in Arkansas. Alright. So, ooh boy, not even close. So I think whoops. I think I turned too sharply, sadly. So let's see if we go this route. I'm going right underneath the trailer. That's not going to work. So I need to pull out a little bit further and then run that over more before I start cutting. So get that. And now I think I can start cutting. And then we can start to see if we straighten things out. No. I've got a different problem. Now I'm like not cutting enough. Always something, right? Always something. This is why you don't do blindside, right? Because, yeah, you can only see in the mirror at certain points, and by then it's too late. Now we're too far over, but now at least I can... Now I've kind of made it less blindside. Alright, so we want to go this way. And we'll see. Hopefully I can get at a good angle that I can get in there and not have a problem. So do that, move it over. Alright, there we go. Stop the engine. Get ourselves some cable, and then we do need to look for somewhere to rest. Alright, so it was like 102, so it's not very far.
Turn right, and then turn left.
Oh, so I think that means...
Left.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I think that means I need to turn left out of here. Which is good, because then that takes us ways we've not gone before. which is always preferred rather than just backtracking. And again, all we may do is just get to the crossroad and then come back. And then, although I don't know, it probably would have moved me right then, so maybe not. So I'm assuming it would have told me to turn by now, so I guess we likely aren't going that way. But yeah, we're kind of at the point where we're in town and we're not making a lot of miles yet, so.
Go straight.
But we're probably getting close where we'll be on the outskirts here. So 45, get me to 55, 65, that would be good. Can't believe it's still staying down this slow. I really was counting on it speeding up. Alright, well, we get to 50. That gets me a little closer, but still not where I need, because I don't know. I'm thinking that's a police car, so obviously I don't want to go too fast, but we're going to rest here at this station anyway, so it'll be okay. I thought it was another train, but it's just a light. Yep, and it was a police car, so kind of what I figured. But yeah, we might get there relatively quickly. I mean, in theory, we're like almost a quarter of the way there now. That is... oh, that's a motorcycle back there. Like, that is a weird sound. But I see him now. Goodness, really? We're gonna have the entryway blocked now by these folks. Alright. Because, yeah, the rest spots are over here on this side, so obviously I'd like to just head over and rest and then go from there. Alright, there we go. But then at least at this point, traffic will be different. We won't have the police officer there, so forth. Man, this is really struggling here. Trying to figure out, maybe yeah, I don't need the differential locked right now. Why is it struggling so hard to cycle through the gears? That's crazy. I mean, I'm sure there's some weight there, but my God. I gotta love it. Again, Truck Sim AI. And then something will run into me anyway, because that's just how it does stuff. And that gets more annoying, but anyway. Alright, so now we're up to 55, so we should be in pretty good shape. As far as just realistically being able to stay on cruise and chew up some miles here. But looks like it'll be a nice sunny day. hard to tell which way we're going. Alright, so got Warehouser there for logging or something. Alright, now we're going to go up to 60. So now we are entirely safe because we'll only be going over by about 5. Which is pretty normal. I would say we're going downhill. Alright. Now we're running low on fuel again after all of these runs back and forth, but should be okay for today because we just need 50 more miles, if even. Well, I'm pretty sure we will get over 500 or over 100. I don't know why I said 500. Alright, so we've got interstate, the interstate and whatever, and some lights, so we are stopping. What? Where did he come from? Look at him. Look where he is. I think he literally came out and turned into me. What a fool. Unbelievable. I don't know. I'll see if I can remember to look back at the video when I'm working on it, but God, that was terrible. Just driving down the lane. I mean, I get he might have, maybe he tried to go around me or something, because I did move over, but I mean, I was already in the lane pretty well at that point, so yeah, but it's looking like I'm gonna have to go over and then turn left. Then we're on the highway to Little Rock. So Fort Smith is there, so that means like we should, you know, well, I guess Fort Smith was across the state, so
left, and then turn left.
No, we are gonna have to wait for the light. I thought like maybe I could continue and not have the light, but no such luck. Yeah, you, man. You ran into me. Little red dually. Crazy. Dualies are never little. I mean, I felt that in the force feedback and everything. Like, he creamed me pretty hard, so... But we shall see. Yeah, I may not get to editing this till later, because at this point, I really want to be done in 10 minutes or less. Don't know if that'll happen yet, because we are only 70 miles, but I'm thinking we're really, really close here. Oh, it grabbed it. Okay. I think it's once I get over 20 that the cruise will engage, but sometimes, and I think in Euro Truck it's 30 kilometers, which is probably still less than 20 miles an hour, but alright, then we turn to Little Rock there. But it's taken a bit to get up to speed here, that's for sure. JFK Boulevard.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Okay, and I think this is the one that I can just merge onto and stay at speed, which will be helpful for the time standpoint. But you can see we're coming up on 90 miles, so in theory in 10, 12 miles, 15 miles, we should be there. Alright. So this was that Wells Fargo Arena. So, sorry. Running out of things to say. This is now like my seventh run today in American Truck Simulator, so I'm a little truck simmed out. Not much to share.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Like I said, I'm focused on being complete and done, so
Exit right.
So I guess we're heading over wherever we're heading, off the same way we came in before, so.
Turn left.
Oh, I had the same result. Come over that hill and freak out. Alright. Good timing, though. Good timing. I always like good timing. Alright.
Keep right.
Red light. Interesting, just kind of fancy modern apartment buildings near an empty field, and I mean, I guess that's kind of what you'd have in places like this that are a little less sparsely populated. I was watching that Coastal Carriers pull in. Clearly I didn't see the lights starting to cycle, because they shouldn't be taking off that far ahead of me. Alright, so the speed limit's only 30, so can't go too fast unless I want a ticket.
Keep right, and then go straight.
You know, the problem is then that means, once again, I'm... Come on.
Go straight.
What are we all doing here? Alright, we're across the train tracks, through the light, thank goodness. I was worried I was going to get stuck again. Looks like brick sales. Yeah, cinder block, stuff like that. Alright, just saw it. So it is a different location, but...
Go straight.
But it's in the same, somewhat vicinity, so we'll see how it gets us there. But we'll have to go around the roundabout. But we may, instead of turning into that location, which is a delivery location, we're probably going to stay on the road and then continue on. Good thing is, this is a roundabout. Oh, that's right, we're going to the airport, so yeah. That is what we wanted. So, that explains the,
At the roundabout.
the little...
Second exit.
the little airplane thing, and why we also have Spirit Aero Works, which is where we delivered to,
Exit now.
because this is near the airport, and obviously that would be a good thing, is to have stuff at the airport. But yeah, that sign tells me to continue that way to go to the airport. There's another one of them. So I'm thinking we're gonna go like around the end of the runway. Yeah, I don't think anybody's moving. I think it looks like he's moving because I'm moving. But yeah, I think he's parked. But yes, we are going around the end of the runway, and then we'll come back and deliver. Man, is everybody slow around here. It's 30. At least go 30. Don't go 25. So yeah, logically my best bet then when I restart would be to take something from the airport somewhere, but I don't know that we'll have that option. Alright, so go underneath, kind of like at Nashville. Airport Road begins. I think Nashville only has one, but maybe there are two. I don't remember. Alright, proceed to the unloading area. You can see the tower. It would be an odd place to unload, but...
Turn right.
So yeah, we're not going that far. We're going here. Can I go in? Yeah, alright, I'm going to go around.
Turn right.
So it looks like a pretty small airport. I don't know if that's really the size, but it may be. I mean, can't imagine Little Rock's needing a lot. But it's the Bill and Hillary Clinton National Airport. Let's see. But we'll get this cable in, whatever they need it for, and they can do their thing. But at least it's theoretically a cleaner way to get in here, as far as an easier delivery, because it's not blindside. So we're rotating in. Might have rotated too far, but maybe not. We'll see. Alright, straighten out. And then we'll get back where we need to. And that will definitely work this time. There we go. So, time to deliver. And I think we did it pretty much right on time. So, worked out nicely. So, we are done. Cruise in Arkansas is taken care of. So, I'll have won my stuff, and now we kind of go back to the standard pace. So we get something to look at. But yeah, I'm not a big one on Happy Halloween. You know, I don't think it's even going to give me that for my own trailer. But as always, if you've enjoyed this, haven't dropped a like, and are not a subscriber, please consider doing that. Helps a small channel like me, and you know, doing stuff like this where we're trying to do some, you know, special things like the Cruise in Arkansas achievement and so forth. Just helps people know, you know, helps you find things and so forth. Obviously, there's a notification bell as well that'll tell you when things are posted. But I will see you next time.